People come up to me and they say, "Oh, you're not near as fat as I thought you were, or you're not near as old as I thought you were. I thought you were Superman.
You thought I was Superman?
You're a beautiful size and a beautiful man from the film, but you startled me. I just thought you were going to be taller somehow."
That's George's gift to me, along with the rest of that part. It's an actor's gift.
You all are very gifted people. I sat in the...
Kind of you to say so.
No, just honest, observant. I sat in the theater and watched the people watch you when I could take my eyes off the screen myself, and it's a delight the way you involve the audience with Star Wars.
Well, it's a result of George's vision.
Well, yeah, but you must have had something to do with it, because the way you throw yourself into it.
We just worked as hard as we could.
Well, you did work hard.
Which was easy, because it was something that was worth the energy and the intelligence.
Energy, I think, an energy package really is descriptive of Star Wars.
And intelligence.
Well, yes.
George's.
But you all are so full of animation. You go from one thing right to the other without even stopping to breathe. Yeah. Is this pretty usual for you in a movie, or to be so energy-filled?
Well, I mean, the obligation is always to bring as much energy to what you can. Nobody likes to see someone half asleep as a companion for an evening's entertainment.
But such a movie for everyone, I think, Star Wars. And I don't recall recently having seen one that I felt that no one would not like.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, I'm amazed. I always knew that there was a potential audience there. I had no idea that it was as broad demographically as it turns out to be.
If I would be surprised at anything, it would be that very young people will enjoy it as much as they obviously will. People my age did this every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
You know, we went to the cereal, and where you were pushing the garbage room walls back and you stopped there, you'd wait till next Saturday to see if you got out of it.
Right.
But I knew you would. I knew you would stay in there.
But that must have been an important experience to you when you did see that, and it's George's genius to bring it back in a fashion that's accessible, not just to children, but to grown-ups also.
It's not... and maybe this explains the PG rating. I've heard a lot of discussion among people who write about things like this out here. Why PG rather than G, but maybe that's it, because it'll give it, for some dumb reason, a little more universal appeal, I guess, than a G.
I think people tend to stay away from G-rated movies.
Isn't that funny? It was probably intended to be the other way. You would stay away from the X.
Well, for so long, the only G-rated pictures were Disney films and other films of that ilk. And this is, but this exposes the potential for making something that does not have to be pandering or cheap, and has a broad appeal. You
really don't have to go to either extreme, do you? You don't have to be on the good ship, lollipop, or you don't have to offend somebody to be a very good movie.
Right, it's a question of taste.
A very good movie. We're going to have another one in this series?
Yeah. It is anticipated that we'll start the beginning of next summer.
Son of Star Wars, or Star Wars Revisited, or?
I haven't any idea.
Or do I just have to tune in next week and find out?
Tune in next summer.
In doing a movie like this, the dialogue, because it is stylized and formalized and yet believable, is it easier for an actor to do something that would be more conversational? You certainly would.
Oh, sure, it would, yeah.
You know.
But it was George's constant hand there that kept us convinced that we could get away with this.
And your confidence is a thing to behold in this movie. Your constant sense of course I can do it, is the old, Jack Armstrong, all-American boy type thing.
It's an actor-proof part, almost.
That's so good. That's so very, very fine. What happens for you now?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I am enjoying the possibility of choosing from a much greater range of material. The success of this movie gives me a splendid opportunity to make a real good choice.
You had your druthers
Yeah.
What would you rather do
Rather do?
next?
I don't know. I don't have any specific...
You don't have a big drive to want to be an Olivier or a...
No, I want to work on good pictures where people have the chance to do their best work, and on pictures that have an idea that you feel comfortable summoning up your best energy and intelligence to deal with in support of a good idea. That's the main thing.
I think this feeling comes through